to Cameroon, President Paul Biya has announced that he's buying laptops for 500,000 students, whether in private school or public school. Woo, woo, how cool is that? How many of you have presidents that will buy you laptops? What a wonderful man. I'm telling you, Paul Biya is the man. But you know, this announcement has somehow divided Cameroonians. There are some of them that are very happy, very excited. I mean, how many presidents buy laptops for their citizens? You know, 500,000 laptops. Very generous, right? And then there are some Cameroonians that are very upset. Let me tell you why. They said, first of all, Paul Biya is taking a loan from China to buy these laptops. They said the loan will be paid in 10 years. Some said in 20 years, that this is to make sure that he's not alive to worry about how to pay. Second of all, he's not only taking the loans from China, he's buying the laptops from China. So these Cameroonians are like, well, why not buy from Africans? Is there no African country where they make laptops? Others are saying that, why doesn't he invest this money in Cameroon? Use it to empower Cameroonians. Sponsor them to China for them to go and learn how to make laptops, and then bring them back and build a laptop manufacturing plants in Cameroon. So that way it will provide job opportunities for Cameroonians, and the laptops will sell for cheaper if they are made in Cameroon. You know, made in Cameroon, bought in Cameroon. So you understand? And then there are some Cameroonians that are saying, even if that would take long, he can also convince China to use that money to come and set up a laptop plant in Cameroon. So that way it's owned by China, but they would employ Cameroonians in Cameroon. So you understand? It's all about giving people a job, you know, in Cameroon, and then the laptops will be cheaper if those things are made in Cameroon. But you know, wait a minute, by the way, how much is the money we are talking about? Hey, 75 billion francs. Oh snap, that is about $127 million. Not be so. So that means each laptop would be about $254. So you think they should have given them more discounts? I mean, of course, there are laptops that you can buy for thousands of dollars, and there are laptops you can buy for $100. So you understand? It all depends on the kind of laptop that you want. But if someone is buying that many, that is 500,000. Do you think they should have given them more discounts? The truth is, having these laptops would empower young people. That's the truth. Yes, it will. They need this. The students, they need this laptop. That is if they have access to the internet. You know, some people have laptops with no internet. It's like, you don't have because, you know, if you don't have internet and you have a laptop, you don't have anything. So that is if they have access to the internet. Yes, this will really, really empower the youth. As we all know, the internet is the big thing now, and that's where people are making money. So they do need it. But at the same time, honestly, however you decide to look at this, China is the one gaining. China is the one profiting in this deal. I mean, the loan is coming from China. So when you eventually pay them back, you're going to have to pay interest. And if you cannot pay it back, you owe China. And trust me, you don't want to owe China. And then since you're getting the laptop from China, the money is being invested back in China. So the money never really leaves China. And then their people would have the guarantee of job at least until they can make 500,000 more laptops. Finally, if the population of Cameroon is 22.2 million, they have to have more than 500,000 students. In fact, they must have more than 1 million students if the population is 22.2 million. So how would you determine who gets a laptop and who doesn't? Will it be people that know people that know people that know people that know Paul Biya, or just anybody? I don't know. Another thing is that many Cameroonians are speculating that Paul Biya is doing this all because elections are coming up in 2018. Me, I don't know. I mean, the man has been there for like 34 years. No, oh snap! 34 years, the devil is a liar. Chai! Maybe he doesn't want to leave. You think he wants to leave? I don't think so. If you have been somewhere for 34 years, you're very comfortable anyway. So maybe he's doing this so that when election comes, at least he can guarantee 500,000 votes. I don't know. All I know is, if this man really wants to empower his own people, just teach people how to fish instead of giving them fish. You know, last week, the US donated 5 laptops to the EFCC in Nigeria. That is the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. And they were so excited. Excited, they put it on Facebook. EFCC, why you they do me like that now? Why you come they shame me like that? Thank you, America, you know, thank you, Yare. You know, too, you know, some of you may not get it. Later you will.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
You know, in fact, a lot of Nigerians are worried about what could be in the computer, not be made talk. But you know, back to Cameroon, it's a shame that politicians can manipulate people by giving them fish instead of teaching them how to fish. Before I forget, by the way, the government of Rwanda also wants their people to have laptops. They wanted 150,000 laptops, but instead of taking loans from China or wherever, they decided to invite a company that makes laptops to come and establish in Rwanda, employ the people of Rwanda. They started last month. Already they've employed 120 people. And because they just started, you know they will employ more people as they grow. And they're already making laptops in Rwanda. And guess what they're writing on the laptops? Made in Rwanda. First of all, Rwanda is not taking any loans to do this. Second of all, Rwanda is getting its name on the products. Even if everything is not made in Rwanda, even if they are just assembling it in Rwanda, it says made in Rwanda. Number 3 is they are providing jobs for the people of Rwanda. They already said that they want to expand, which means more people will be hired. So however you look at it, Rwanda is not losing anything. They don't have any loans to pay back to any country. Cameroon can definitely learn something from Rwanda in this issue. But you guys that don't know much, guess what? I'm just keeping it real.